Alright, here's a Q2 update. The shell's painted. It looks black, but it's actually a dark green, like it's supposed to be. That silver is a mixture of silver and gold, so it's not too, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not too silvery. So what I did was I sprayed the train with primer. I wet sanded it. I put all the lines on it. Sorry, there's a little dust there on that or something. Put all the little lines of detail, the body ribs and whatever they are and whatnot. Then I painted it green. Then I shot it with clear. And then I let the clear dry. Then I put a slight base coat of silver, just a dusting. Then I painted it gold and then dusted it with silver, so it wouldn't look like tin foil. I added some detail up here. Sorry about that, camera's horrible. Now in here there's going to be gold valves and a whistle back here. The front. That's the front. That's my first attempt to make rivets. You can see them. I used put crazy glue on a piece of wax paper and used a razor blade and just transferred the glue from one spot to another. The nose is made out of Lexan. These hinges here are crazy glue and baking soda. I put some pods where some lights are going to go eventually. I still have to do a headlight and a bell. That'll be down the road here. Let's see if I can get a side view here. I think this is some sort of radiator. I don't know what the hell it is. But I added that in there. Whatever it looked like it was in the picture is what I made. I will put a coupling in there, a fake coupling. So that's what she looks like. I rounded out the front window, grinded that out. There's a plate back here that's glued to the shell. There's a screw coming up from the bottom, and there's a screw going in through the center. And there's a plate inside here, inside the nose. I'll tip it up in a minute and I'll show you. And there's a screw going in there. So it's fastened. There's lead in it. Unfortunately, right now there's just a test piece of lead. I actually left the correct lead at work, but I wanted to be able to test it. But I'm not going to, because the paint's not perfectly pure, so I don't want it. I'm not going to run it tonight. So anyway, that's what it looks like. I hid the drivetrain, as you can see. From the first couple of videos, you could see right through the damn thing. I hid it. It's all blacked out now. You really can't see much. I still have to change this front set of drivers to match. I haven't gotten around to it. Now, the motor is set far back in there. So I will put an oven in there, or whatever you call it, stove. And probably add some lights to that, possibly. The tow bar has to be extended a 1/4 inch. I haven't done that yet. I haven't even built the tender yet, so I just wanted to get the train up and running. This thing is sitting on a piece of 18-inch radius turn, just to show you that it does fit. None of the hinges are grinded off. It is articulated, even though the original rail locomotive wasn't. I just didn't want to lose pulling capacity and only have 4 wheels touching the rails, like some of the other store-bought trains. So Anyway, I think it came out pretty good. Still need some, drivetrain is all set. I still have to do some modifications to some of the stuff. I may move the motor back a little bit so it actually is in the cab, about 1/4 of an inch, so it gets more play from side to side. I don't know, possibly. Plus, I want to lengthen the drive shaft, so the drive shaft will be more flexible. That way, it'll run smoother at a lower speed. It runs all right at a low speed. I'm not disappointed. I just think that it could run better. This is the same motor I have in my big boy, and that drive shaft is actually very small, and I don't have any issues with how it runs. It runs very good at a low speed, so I don't know if it's the angle that the motor had to be in. The big boy, the motor was in a slight angle. This one here, the motor had to be straight, even though the transmission is at a slight angle. So the drive shaft isn't straight on. It's cocked, and if it's longer, there'll be less tension on it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So anyway, that's what this is. Sorry, there's dust all over it. That's what the roof of the train looks like. I have no idea what goes on the front of one of these trains, but I made that out of plastic to try to look similar to what I could see in a picture. Just with a razor blade and grinding it. I even put the 2 lines here where the roof slides back on. Those are in there. The body work could have been a little bit better, but I didn't want to spend 5 days trying to smoothen it all right. I think, considering that it's a homemade project, I think it looks damn good. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. This is probably going to be the last train I build for a little while. I ran out of parts. I'm exhausted from staying up so late, and I have other stuff I have to do. And money's always a factor. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. The alternative was to drop $800 on one. So I don't know. I think I had a hell of a lot more fun building it than I think, and running it, testing it, than I would if I actually had the money to buy a store-bought one that wouldn't run on a 22-inch radius turn anyway. So it probably would, but definitely wouldn't run on an 18. So leave a comment. Any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And, just let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I think that's the first time I've asked anybody to subscribe. It's a pretty long locomotive. It's a little over 10 inches, I think, from front to back, from tow bar to the front. Well, pretty close to 10 inches. It's about a half an inch shorter than a big boy. So anyhow, there you go. There's the update. Once the lights are in it and everything, I'll do another update. That might be a few days, because I gotta find something to make a headlight. Problem is the headlight is up in the air, protruding, and the LEDs that are that small that I could actually put in there really wouldn't be bright enough, so I have to somehow transmit the light from LED up inside the lens. Probably do it with clear tubing or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night.